Now available, you can experience one of the hottest, hippest, most intense DVDs of all time in a totally new way. For the very first time, The Fast and the Furious is available on an all-new tricked-out edition DVD. All new action, all new excitement, all new behind-the-scenes features.
By an inch or a mile, winning's winning.
Plus, inside every copy of The Fast and the Furious tricked-out edition DVD, you'll find a free movie ticket to see the new Fast and Furious, coming to theaters this summer. The Fast and the Furious tricked-out edition DVD, now available.
This planet has been visited thousands of times. People have been taken, but we still don't know what they want.
We're on the brink of the single most important moment in human history.
Something is about to happen. Maybe next week, maybe in 30 years, but these visitors, they're moving towards something. It's really true, isn't it?
The government knows about this, and they're covering it up in return for something.
If we're all alone, then there's no fighting back. But if there was proof, tell them everything you know. Tell them this is all real.
It's not right, keeping something like this secret. This is news that belongs to the world.
They've come for us. They've taken us. And they're going to come for us again.
Steven Spielberg presents Taken. Return starting Sunday, September 28th, only on Sci-Fi Channel.
I read a lot of the comic books when I was young, and I knew that he was a great character. To me, he was like a futuristic, kind of like King Kong. That he was strong, powerful, he had passion, and that he always was a good guy, and people always really afraid of him, disliked him because of the way he looked. I knew that I was perfect to play the part, because the way he moved, the way he fought, the way he looked physically. To tell you the truth, I had no acting experience. I did Pumping Iron, and then I came off from doing Pumping Iron. I trained for the Miss Olympia competition. And I know that it came natural to me, because I love being in front of the camera. Well, working with Bill, kind of very secure because of the fact that he kept telling me that hard as we worked, the show would go for a long time. But Bill was like a friend, and I remember he was like a dad to me. It was about a 3-hour makeup process. They applied the forehead, the nose piece, they applied the grease makeup, and the face took an hour and a half, and then the body took like another hour and a half. Then you have the wig, the eyes, and teeth. So you talk about 3.5 hours, if not more. It took an hour to take it off. And sometimes you have to take it off 4 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 6 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning. It depends on the filming schedule. But, you know, when the makeup was completed, I loved being the character, but to take it off with the fun part because it was over. It was hard to stay in shape because I had to train maybe after I filmed, because sometimes I'd be filming like 12 to 14 hours. I would train maybe once or twice a week, but on weekends I would definitely train because I had the weekends off. I did most of the stunts myself. I would say 95%, 98% of the stunts I did myself. It's hard to replace me as a stuntman because of my physique. It was fun, but going through windows, I mean, jumping out of, you know, off scaffolds and everything, you know, sometimes it can be a little nerve-wracking. Working with Universal was a lot of fun because I remember right on the set, I see these big buildings, the different stages, and the back lot, they had everything in one. So I was very honored to be working at Universal, because you're doing a movie or TV series Universal, you know you got to win them. I remember the pilot aired, and I remember I'm very critical. I was looking at it, but I remember watching throughout the beginning, I was kind of nervous. But then towards the end of the film, I was so moved by what happened when Sue Sullivan died and the whole story. I remember getting a phone call from Ken Johnson. Ken said, Lou, the show got picked up at the series. And, you know, it was one of the happiest days of my life. Well, I couldn't go any place without being recognized. I mean, no matter where I went, I mean, I was driving on the freeway 60 miles an hour, people would know who I am. I mean, the car drives by, they say, that's Lou Ferrigno, the Hulk. People screaming, the Hulk, they're screaming, there's the Hulk. It was so overwhelming that they would just run up to me. It was frightening, touching me, grabbing me, feeling me. It's like, and still today, fans come up and they asked me so many questions about the series. Even till today, I can't believe the loyalty of the fans and the popularity of the show. The Hulk, I think, is more popular today than ever been before. So every time you see the series, every time you watch the Hulk, you relive it and revive it. That's why it'll be on for the rest of our life. We relate to the Hulk because the Hulk does things that we want. We think about doing. Like sometimes you have fantasies of breaking things, throwing cars, or just demolish buildings. The Hulk does it for you. So it's like living out your fantasies, watching the Hulk. Every one of us has a little Hulk inside of us.